Well, greetings everyone. Marvin 4 here with another Great American Survival, and today we're doing another Everyday Carry EDC update. Now, EDC means something you carry on you every day as you go about your day-to-day business, no matter what you do, whether you work on cars like I do, or you work in an office. These things are what help you get through your day more safely and with better function. This right here is a $165 option from Cobratek, and it's a very nice knife. So if you're looking to change your everyday carry option and go with something a little different, stick with us. I'll tell you all about it. This video is intended for all ages. Alright, so as I said, today we are talking about this wonderful knife from Cobratek. This is the actual part number. If you're looking for one, I will put the link down below to this particular knife and to Cobratek. Now, this is the Gentleman's in black, and this is an OTF knife. As usual, we get two cards. One is referring to the build quality. This is the person that assembled it, DM. Special thanks to him. I don't know who he is, or her, for that matter. And the lifetime warranty card. Now, I keep these two cards, and then I'll throw them both in the case. Surprising, huh? In the past, they have given us the tool to take the knife apart, which always comes in very, very handy. Not today. Okay. Put that over here, out of the way. And next, we will talk about this knife. This is the Gentleman's knife. It is an OTF, meaning out the front, automatic knife, meaning it does not go in and out on its own. You have to cycle it. You have to press here and there, forward, goes out, back, brings it back in. Question everybody asks is, what will happen if it goes out? If it goes out and makes contact with anything, it's not going to just shred into your arm or your leg. It's going to stop. It has no pressure after that until it is locked. And then once the blade is locked, now that's a whole nother story. That's a pretty robust locking mechanism. It works very, very well and functions very, very well. Now this knife, the price point is going to set you back anywhere from $150 to $200. Mine was $160 and is available in a large variety of colors. But to the best of my knowledge, only one blade style. Now, I don't know if the usual blade options will work with this, if we can change them out. I'm assuming not, or they would have given it other options where you could change out, put a different blade in it if you could put those other blades in it, because they make more money that way. The knife is, with the blade in, the handle is 4 inches in length. Is anodized aluminum here, stainless steel belt clip, and stainless steel screws. Very nicely done, very well done, very smooth, very elegant. And what we're going to compare it to is this is my Sidewinder, also from Cobratek. Very nice, very smooth. This one comes with a glass breaker and has held up very, very well. This knife is 4 inches across here with the blade deployed. And with the blade deployed, the blade is 2.8 inches in length. The blade is 1.154 cm, which is a very nice blade steel. Most of my other ones, or actually all of my other Cobrateks, have all been D2 steel. Now, 154 cm is a very nice blade steel. It has a great edge retention, easy to sharpen, and is a very robust, durable blade steel to choose from. Has a very nice shape, very nice, elegant lines, got some great shape here to add traction. And what it's going to do is if you need to reset this knife, you grab the blade and you just pull. So that little added bit of traction will help it when you go to reset. The handle is the same way. Has these really nice indentations here, very smooth, very elegant, anodized finish, but very nicely done. Has some little micro edging down in here, much smaller, very nice. Now the finish on these has done very, very well. This is about 6 months worth of day-to-day carry, and my knives need to be versatile. They need to be able to be sharpened, hold their edge, and do their job. I work in a body shop, so I cut hoses, I cut boxes, I cut tape, I cut packing straps, I cut all kinds of stuff with my knives on a day-to-day basis. So if my knives hold up, they do well, they get talked about. Now, I have had no issues with any of my CobraTec knives. The only thing negative about this is it didn't come with the tool to take it apart. I don't like having to look for something special for this knife if I don't need to. But it is a standard little micro Torx, probably a T10 or a T7, something along those lines, very small. And the one thing I've been very impressed with these knives are they're very easy to take apart, clean, and reassemble. Not crazy springs going everywhere. There's only a little bit of a function right here with these sides where the action is. Those come in very, very handy and make it where when your knife, if you carry this knife on a daily basis, you're going to end up getting it gummed up with stuff going in there. Stuff's going to go in there if you're wearing blue jeans. That cotton is going to end up gummed up in there between the oil and all that that's around the blade and the action. It's going to slowly build up. You take it apart, you clean it, you put it back together. Nothing special, nothing outlandish. You know, it's nothing complicated. You don't need an engineering degree to take this knife apart. That's one of the things I like about these knives, the CobraTec knives, is they're very user-friendly and very easy to take apart, especially the ones being most of them list that they have replaceable blades. So if you're going to change it out and you want a blade that's going to be a little different, you wouldn't want to make it complicated. The weight on this knife is 2.5 ounces and you don't notice these anodized aluminum scales in this knife in your pocket. It just kind of disappears there. I wear mine clipped to my pocket most of the time, but occasionally it'll fall down in there, and I have had more than a few times where with the Sidewinder here that it's fallen down in my pocket and I honestly thought I lost it because I didn't feel it in my pocket. They're just lightweight. With those aluminum scales, that makes it that much easier. So, very cool knife. Now, like I said, is this the most expensive pocket OTF knife out there? No. Is it the best weight made one? No. Is it a wonderful budget option for those of us that can afford to spend $500 to $600 for a knife? I don't want to spend more on my knife than I spend on my gun. Okay? And one thing I do, I don't know if that's the right way to say that, is I carry a Swiss Army knife. Usually I have a little pull tab, so it's down in my pocket. I can pull them out. And the biggest thing I do, because people are like, hey, you have two knives. This knife has purpose. This knife has a bottle opener, has a can opener, things like that I use daily. I have to take screws out of things. I've had people come in with screws in their tires, or I'll have them where their car gets totaled and they want their license plate. I don't have a screwdriver in my pocket, but I have a Swiss Army knife. So there are things I'll do with that I won't do with this. And that's just common courtesy. Just like anything else. That's the same reason why I carry a flashlight in my pocket, but yet I have one on my firearm. Not everything I need to point a flashlight at, I need to point my gun at. Same thing with this knife. Just because this knife's in my pocket doesn't mean I need to use it to pry on something and break the blade. It does have a limited lifetime warranty, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't reply to you being an idiot and trying to pry something open using a blade that's not designed that way. Look at how thin this knife blade is. That blade is, even though it's not thin, it's very well done, nice and thick, but it's not intended for you to pry on things. You're going to knock this tip off, you're going to break this blade edge, things like that, and then you're going to be disappointed and you're going to blame the knife when it wasn't the knife's fault. That's not what it's intended for. So, like I said, this is not our first CobraTec knife. I will put a link to the description to my knife reviews. Go over and check those out. But if you're looking for a new EDC option and want something like this, or are looking into the OTF knives, before you do that, check your state and local laws and make sure it's legal for you to own this knife, let alone carry it. Because you don't want to have a situation where you have to use it and you use this knife and it ends up biting you in the butt and you end up getting charges pressed against you for carrying a knife that's illegal. Let alone if you plan on doing any travel, don't drop this in your travel bag and carry this to the UK or anywhere like that because they are extremely illegal there. You're going to end up getting baggers and mash and ending up in a British jail for carrying a pocket knife. Not a reason to go, okay? Very nice knife. I think it's a great EDC option. As I said, the ones I've had so far have been very well done and hold up to my day-to-day use. If you like this video, give it the old thumbs up. If you're looking at trying something like this, go over, check out CobraTek. I'll put a link to them and to KnifeWorks. And guys, if you want to reach out to us, go over and check us out. We're on Facebook and on Instagram, and we would love to get to know each and every one of you. So shoot us a message that way. But guys, have a great week. If you have any questions, shoot them down below in the descriptions. But guys, we would love to get to know you. We would love for you guys to give us any feedback. If you've had a CobraTek knife and you've had anything negative happen, or if you've had a couple CobraTek knives and you love them, we'd love to hear that too. So thanks again for stopping by. Hope you have a great week. Make sure you take time this week to get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy nature, be prepared, and stay safe. God bless everyone. We'll see you soon.